everybody, Mr. Gamer here. Today we will be talking about player factions. As you see here, I am a part of ComSOS, but technically I am actually the second in command for the Covenant and am trying to become allies with ComSOS so we both benefit. First thing I should mention is that in order to make a faction you will need to spend 25,000 credits, so if you don't have the credits then consider joining a faction instead. When making a faction you can place a description about it, then a few things like who the leader is, when it was founded, what level it is, the amount of current members, your tag, and your aesthetics. You can also donate to the treasury and leave the faction on this page. Each faction has different roles that you can be assigned. I currently have the recruiter and treasurer role in ComSOS. The first role I'm going to talk about is the recruiter. The recruiter is exactly as it sounds. It allows you to recruit people into your faction. Personally, if I was a leader of a faction, I would give this to everyone to grow the faction. The second role I'm going to talk about is the treasurer. The treasurer allows you to access the treasury and take money from it if there is any. I would give this to the most trusted players and only have money if I'm upgrading my faction, or if I am giving money to people in which I would only have a certain amount of money for them to take to avoid robbery. The third role I'm going to talk about is the remover. The remover can remove anyone from the faction. I would give this role to anyone that you would trust with admin commands. I say this because they can remove anyone, so keep that in mind. The fourth role I'm going to talk about is the ambassador. The ambassador can change all relations that are involved with the group, meaning all of your allies, friendlies, neutrals, suspects, and enemies. I would give this to people you trust so that your relations don't change out of the blue. The fifth role I'm going to talk about is the auditor. The auditor can view the audit logs to see who did what within the faction. They basically will be able to detect any abnormalities in the group and be able to stop any rogue personnel from doing anything too damaging. I would give this to everyone so that more people can report someone going rogue if that is to occur. The sixth and last role I'm going to talk about is the announcer. The announcer can make an announcement that when submitted will notify everyone that is online and later join the game that there is a new announcement. I would give this to players that you trust so that you don't get spammed with announcements. Obviously the leader has all of these roles and can remove all of these roles from anyone that receives them. One important thing you should know regarding relations are that they don't work both ways. Just because you titled someone an ally doesn't mean that their faction also has you as an ally, so you should keep that in mind and make sure to inform your faction about your relationships with other factions. The next thing I'm going to talk about are the different types of perks that come with each level of your faction. Starting off at level 1, you only are allowed to have 50 players and are classified as a company. This will cost you 25,000 credits when you first buy the faction, not an extra 25,000 credits. At level 2 you are allowed 100 member and a unique tag next to your name for all faction members and are classified as a corporation. This will cost you 100,000 extra credits to upgrade to this level. At level 3 you are allowed 200 members and a custom symbol and skin for your ships while also being classified as an enterprise. This will cost you 250,000 extra credits to upgrade to this level. At level 4 you are allowed 500 members and are classified as a nation. This will cost you 1 million extra credits to upgrade to this level. Sadly I do not have access to the audit logs, so I can't show you what they look like, but basically it would just tell you who changed what in the faction and who took how much from the treasury. The only person who can change the tag, skin, and symbol would be the leader, so keep that in mind as well. Any edits you make to these three will cost you 25,000 extra credits per edit, so make sure you make them something you like the first time. But that is all you need to know about factions. Thanks for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this video and this helped you. Leave a comment on anything you enjoyed and want to see in the future, and subscribe to the channel with all bell notifications on so that you never miss one of my videos. Thank you, and I hope you have a good day or night.